What's up, y'all? It is your boy Red, and I want to first off just thank y'all for coming and stopping through. And yeah, so continuing Shadow Generations, and I also want to apologize for last part. If you noticed, if you watched, like at a certain point in the video, my mic hit like it kind of like did a funny thing, but it was really my fault. But it's fixed now, so it shouldn't be like weird. That's if you could even notice it anyway. But for y'all who did notice it, apologies. But yeah. But thank y'all for y'all support though. But yeah, but on to Act 2. Now they're trying to incorporate the Doom Surf. Now that I think about it, I feel like I done did these stages out of order. Which is actually cool that you can get them, you can go in any order. I think, can you? Because I think it was another stage technically before this. I done jumped the gun. This is really just where I went to, like, this is just for me just exploring the whole world. This is where I ended up, so I mean, I guess. But how do y'all feel about this? Have y'all even played Sonic Forces? If you did you like it? Do you think this is a good representation of that game? Does any of this take from like Forces 2? Or is this like a lot of original stuff? This looks like something that would have been in Forces though. Not the Doom Surf, but like the robots destroying like the platforms. In Act 2, I think, is all the Act 2s, are they just strictly 2D? I slick think so. Now that I've like really like paid attention and noticed. Which is fine. I'm usually the type, I don't mind the 2D sections that bad, for real. Especially when they done like good. I don't mind them. But I know a lot of people, they just don't want the 2D stuff like at all. So also, I be tripping sometimes still this Sonic like has a double jump in turn Shadow too. Which was weird to think about, that started in Colors, but in Generation he didn't have it. Mind you, Generations and Colors were like developed at the same time. Well, really, Generations had started development first, and then they did Colors like simultaneously. Okay, wow. Ain't no way I couldn't stand on top of that. That's the same thing from that is literally the Death Egg robot, right? From Classic Sonic. His first boss fight. I couldn't stand on top of it. I guess because it was spinning. Or was it? Nah, really, the spikes are spinning, not his actual arm. Okay, and that was Act 2. What do y'all think about that? It was straight. Like I said, I'm not super emotionally attached to Sonic Forces, so I don't know. I'm trying to think about what other stages could they even use. Because a lot of stages in Sonic Forces already look like other stages from other Sonic games. Hell, Green Hill, that's literally, it's literally Green Hill Zone, but with sand. So what we were seeing wasn't a figment of our imagination. the textures on that building do not look that good when you get close. Oh, actually, they look horrible on this shot. But Maria looks decent though. This is the best Maria has ever looked. Like, seriously. Geo Robotnik too. Like, I feel like they used the humans from Sonic Unleashed as a template and kind of like redesigned them around that. Even though they're not complete one-to-one in style of like the Unleashed. Did I say Generations or Unleashed? The humans from Unleashed. Maybe I did say Unleashed, but if I said Generations, I meant Unleashed. And I don't know why Gerald Robotnik had that little, cause when they did that close up of Gerald looking like that, I thought they were like gonna turn on him or something. But that shot just was just there for whatever. Not really a reason at all. Cause they don't really, I mean, Maria kinda, and this is not really spoiling. I'm not really gonna spoil anything, I guess, if y'all really care or not. But Maria and Gerald Robotnik, they don't really have much. They don't really. Well, first of all, we all know that this game, the story isn't really much of a. They don't put too much emphasis on the story. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, Maria and Joe Robotnik are here, and like Shadow has like a little interaction, but they don't do too much for real. Especially Gerald, he doesn't really do anything, and Maria is kind of just. Honestly, I'll say this: they're really just here for emotional support for Shadow. That's literally all they are. They don't like. Yeah, they don't really do nothing besides that. Which, hey, what could they do, honestly? Like, see, like right here where it's like all this white space, but when we complete the rest of when we do the challenge X, it'll pop up. I feel like it should have just been more of that, like around. I feel like the white and gold architecture, I don't know, but then again, white space, that whole concept does not do a hub world like any justice for real. And we're getting more art, which some of this art I don't think I've seen before, which is really cool. Like I said, we're gonna go over that. We're gonna go over all the art in the collection room in another video. And this stage is why I said earlier that I think I went out of order. Yeah, we got Kingdom Valley. Now I think this was a good choice. Now this was a very good choice for a stage. Yeah, this makes sense. Yeah, I think a lot of people have a lot of nostalgia for this game. Well, at least the Sonic fans that appreciate it to a certain level. But honestly, I feel like the perception of Sonic 06 has like radically changed because of the like the Project 06 project or whatever. What is it? Is that what it's called? Project 06? Or like P06? Basically, some talented people, they done went and rebuilt the whole game. But they rebuilt the game, but they added like a whole bunch of like quality of life improvements and like different things like that. Like, yeah, it's actually really cool. And if I had a PC that could run that shit, I would definitely play it for the channel. But we're not there yet, so still gotta work with what we got. So in the future, for sure, when we get there, if the channel is successful. But even if the channel's not successful, that'll be something that I plan to do anyway. At some point, it'll just be faster. And I missed that. Wow. I feel like the air boot, I don't know if it's just me or the air boost doesn't feel like it doesn't go as far. Because I feel like in OG generations and even in like Unleashed and Sleek Sonic Colors too, like in Hedgehog Engine 1 games, when you do the air boost, I be feeling like there's a little bit more like horizontal like momentum. Like in this game, you kind of just boost, but there's like a angle to it, like instantly. Okay, cool. And this is an homage to having to fight to proceed. Shouts out Sonic Colors, not Sonic Colors, Sonic Heroes and Sonic 06 for that. And Shadow the Hedgehog. Well, does Shadow the Hedgehog have moments like that? I don't know. But I think honestly, like in terms of visuals, this may like, and this is just my opinion, this may be like one of the best looking stages. Like, so for me personally, but I've always thought that this was a cool looking stage, even in 06. Which I have not even played too much of, but I remember Kingdom Valley being one of the levels that I did play. I think the main way I played 06 was like on that demo, like on 360, that I played through a relative. So yeah, I actually don't have much. The same way I say I don't have much attachment to Forces, it's kind of the same with 06, but it's different a little bit because one, I feel like I played 06 a little bit more than what I did Forces. Like, I don't think I completed 06, but I do remember playing like Wave Ocean. I remember playing the early stages, and I remember playing the demo. But I'd be lying if I said I like had my first modern Sonic game was really like Unleashed on Wii, and then like maybe like a year or two later, I ended up getting it for PS3. But 06, I kind of tuned out. I don't know what I was doing. I think I was, yeah, I ended up getting like a Wii and stuff. I don't think I had a PS3 around this time yet when Sonic 06 came out. And oh my god, this looks cool too. The Mach Speed section. It would have been cool if it was an actual Mach Speed section, or if it was like one of those sections, even like in Unleashed, where you had to like keep running and like dodge the robots and stuff. But okay, yeah. Now I fuck with that. I like that. I like Kingdom Valley. And yeah, so we have restored it halfway. Well, really like 1/3 of the way. So I'll catch y'all on the flip side, and ciao.